So, guys, hey guys, so your girl got invited by Times Now to host a Gen Z news show, and this is how it went. So, firstly, I reached the Times Now studio and I saw the studio, the bullpen, and the set that we were shooting in today. There was already some shoot that was going on previously. Then I met the whole crew today, the director, the manager, the writers, the journalists, and everyone involved today. And with me, I have my co host who is Mr. Gokul Ganesh. He is also Mr. World 2024. And I myself, being Femina Miss India Jharkhand 2023, we are just two pageantry people who will be your hosts for today's show. Your girls reached, and this is the studio. So Time Studio is pretty massive. There are so many setups, and this is the one that we are using today. Very lovely, very cute. And they're trying to kind of emulate the Gen Z idea of things and trying to get the whole content out that way. So it's going to be really fun, very relatable, and yeah. Say hi, everyone. So this is my co-host, Gokul Ganesh, the Mr. India World 2024. Will you be making a little bit of BTS? Please do. At first, we all got together. We sat down for a brief meeting where we discussed ideas and pitch points that we were gonna probably speak about on the show today. We discussed the facts with the journalists there, the writers there, and just a bunch of sharing thoughts, which is what later happens in the show as well. We finally then started off with the shoot. Now we discussed part by part the latest news of today and recent times.
Okay, are you ready?
Comments?
So
In
I'll
one
do it this way, like imagine while you're saying it, the comments are coming up.
Okay.
Because there's multiple ones that are equating this to like
Okay,
an
we
act
don't have
of
to read the
terror.
comments, right?
No. I think it's actually nicer to do this way where you're like exactly from equating this to terrorism to calling a UAPA to be imposed.
I was
Yeah,
just thinking
yeah.
if we can say political propaganda,
Yeah.
that
He's allowed to say that, right? Yeah, it's true, yes.
am I allowed?
Now I
Is-
know what
no,
you told, yeah.
is- are the Illuminati part of this call?
Just on the individuals.
Okay, UAPA to be imposed on the individual.
Yeah.
I said in the country.
Yeah.
Okay.
Instead of imposed, you can say invoked.
Okay, right. I
Invoked
thought it's
against
something to be
individuals.
imposed.
No,
Okay,
you
invoked.
invoke an act
UAPA to be invoked
against individuals.
against. ये लगा ना कि क्यों बोलने का रहता है कि क्यों बस क्यों है like क्यों the alright, we can decide. Should we say it?
Like I think what we should do is pick one line and just do it that way. So I think
I think it should be very short. Probably.
Yeah,
exactly. It should be like a rapid
Yeah,
fire.
you speak about iPhone 16 and then
Yes,
you move on to the
and
next
you maybe
one.
have like one line about it, and then you
Yeah.
move on to the next.
Let's let the load off. Let's get the load
Yeah,
off.
now that we're done with like the seriousness, on the lighter note, we have some other fun news for you.
I think we're there. I like
Convincing.
He's like,
that can break your group chat. So I think we do something like
no, we didn't say that.
exactly. So we do on a lighter note. Here is what's trending. Here are the trending topics that will keep you.
Here's the buzz.
Yeah, like, but then that's so used. Like, this is just such.
That will like keep your group chat buzzing. Like something that's like, here are the trending topics. Yeah.
Yeah, it's such generic stuff. Okay, this is what you wanted, right? Like, the only show that can break your group. But there's nothing group chat breaking this way. Nothing, there's absolutely nothing.
Just talk the way you guys do it.
Okay, I have an idea. It could be crazy.
Yeah.
It's like how, there's this game where you say something and she has to say something unrelated. So it could be me telling one thing, like iPhone 16 now can be available, and then she can say something quick and I can say something quick.
But
Like it will just be like a rapport of
But we want a little, like not too rapid.
अरे भैया
Like, yeah.
So you say it, and I'm gonna do this. I'll see you.
Yeah, yeah, that's
I'm gonna do this and say I'll see you next week. Yeah.
Yeah. Be cute to the camera. Thank you for tuning in with What's Now. So what now?
We'll see you with.
What's next?
We'll see you with what's next.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see you with what's next. I know.
As I get confused.
Rehearsing
Right?
again.
Filming and acting.
Thank you for tuning in with So What Now, and we'll see you.
Okay.
Thank you for tuning in with So What Now.
You just said don't say with.
Arey?
Tuning into so what now?
Tuning into. Okay. Tuning into. Thank you for tuning into So What Now. Thank you for tuning.
Tuning.
DTL हो गया था.
Yeah.
And acting.
Thank you for tuning in to So What Now.
And we'll see you with what's next.
Lovely.
That's a wrap.
So guys, that's a wrap.
You put story without me.
Yes, will do.
Everybody come together.
A 26-year-old CA at EY has allegedly died due to overwork and stress at her job. ये offices में family values का जो चक्रव्यूह है ना, we just can't seem to get out of it. So it's very hard for any junior to speak up when things get toxic. Kind of linking to the EY story, the whole point is that no one from her team and her office even went to her funeral. So what family values are we talking about, and what company are we giving our dedicated time, effort and hours to? You know the Tirupati laddus, right? They are in hot water right now because one lab report on Twitter claims that they use fish oil and beef tallow in them, and now everyone's having a meltdown. From equating this to terrorism to wanting to have UAPA being invoked against individuals, I think the internet has just frenzied out of control. You guys know that the iPhone 16 is out now, so good luck waiting in the long big lines.
Manish Malhotra is the first Indian designer to showcase his collection at Harrods.
In 175 years.
Yeah, that's a big up for the Indian fashion industry.
True. Have you heard of the new Instagram policy change? The Indian parents must be squirming at the edge of their seat because this is insane. It's every parent's dream. If you're under 18, you'll be auto-enrolled in an Instagram's teen account. They'll have a digital curfew from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. and parents can also check your DMs and the topics you're into. And also, no more sliding into strangers' DMs. You can only follow people you're connected to. Our man Vedas will be taking upon the stage of the International Emmys and hosting it. He will be the first Indian ever to be taking the stage, so that's a big one for us. Thank you for tuning in to So What Now?
And we'll see you with what's next.